Happy Saturday, guys. What's up? Welcome to Final Four Saturday. It is the Daily Juice with me, Matt Perrault, every single morning at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me on Twitter. This podcast always being brought to you by BetMGM. You guys can go to BetMGM.com right now with that promo code JUICE. You will get a $1,000 first bet offer available for new users only with that promo code JUICE at BetMGM.com. All right, funky night last night. Roller coaster of a ride. We wind up down. It's been a bad week. There's no way of really sugarcoating the week. It's been bad. But Saturday, Sunday, maybe we can climb back to neutral. Probably not going to have a winning week. It would be kind of surprising. But we're starting April today, the 1st of April. No April Fools, unless maybe me. But we got to figure out how to get a better month going. February was great. March was awful. So let's hopefully have a good April here, all right? Turning the page, heading towards. March is really, really hard. Generally speaking, I don't do well in March, just traditionally. So hopefully get going here in April. I don't have any baseball bets today, and it's probably a good thing because the Padres, yikes. One run? What is going on with San Diego? I know Kyle Freeland on the road is better than Kyle Freeland at home. I get that. But, man, he looked like a Cy Young Award winner. It didn't matter. The bullpen, the Rockies are going to stink this year. This is why it's so hard to bet baseball. It's an everyday grind. It's the first 2 games of the year, and it's just, you never know, right? Out of spring training, their guys are feeling good. Not good. But we get the puck line ad late for the Stars against the Coyotes. That game ended 5-2, so the parlay was the over in that game, that cashed. Lakers money line, that cashed. Padres money line, 4-1 loss. Killed the parlay. That would have hit. We were doing well. 2 out of 3. I mean, man, the Padres, what is going on? Even with those beautiful City Connect uniforms, they can't even beat the Rockies. 0-2 start at home for San Diego. That's not good for the bet I made for them to win over 92.5 games, whatever it was. I like the Padres. They need Tatis desperately. Just play against 500 ball until he comes up and plays with the big league club on April the 20th. But man alive. So we got that wrong. Parlay missed. And the under, that was Detroit. What the hell are you doing? Yikes. 6 goals for a team that can't score. 4-2 final. Fine. 6-2 final. Come on, bro. What are you doing, Detroit? That's disgusting. They were down 6-0. They scored 2 goals at the end just to, piss me off. Bad for the Red Wings. That was embarrassing. That Winnipeg team's offense is one of the worst in hockey. Gave up 6 goals. Man alive. So that was a bad bet there. So we wound up little plus money on that puck line at plus 115. So we end up down 0.85. So little bit of a cut, not of a deep cut, but not a winning day. Let's see if we get a winning day here today, okay? I got 3 bets officially, 2 in the Final Four, 1 in hockey, and I'm going principal plays here today, all right? This day might blow up in my face. This day might be awful or great. I don't know, but I got some leans I'll give you guys if you want to have some extra stuff, some extra action in, if you want to hop in. But before I give you the picks for this Saturday, you guys will find out later today or tomorrow who wins the 1 month free, or the for the month, the 1 year premium upgrade to Betting Pros Premium for the month of March. We'll start a new contest here for April. Great time for you to enter it right now. Subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel, like this video, comment underneath me, and when you do, you could be the next recipient of the free upgrade to Betting Pros Premium, whether you're looking for access to exclusive picks, top-rated player props. I didn't like any of the props yesterday. That's why we bet the puck line on the Dallas Stars at Arizona, or custom analysis of your betting performance. Betting Pros Premium has tools to help you cash more bets. If you don't want to wait until the end of April to get that giveaway, well, sign up today at bettingpros.com/upgrade and start betting smarter, not harder. Okay, so first game of the day, basketball. San Diego State laying 2.5 against FAU. I have no idea. I mean, I'm being honest, I have no idea. The total for this game is so low at 131. It's just I can't get my head around laying a 131 total, okay? What I can get around, though, is the fact that I think the first half is going to be very slow. I think both these offenses are going to struggle shooting the basketball in the dome. I think both these teams are going to make it into if the referees allow San Diego State to play the way they did against Creighton, you're going to see FAU do the same thing, and it could be like 25-23 first half score, okay? And this thing goes, way, way under. The total is 60.5. Some books have already gone to 59.5, all right? I put it in the Discord channel, got ahead of it a little bit here, but I just think with pace of play, 3-point defense, the dome, both teams in the Final Four, nerves, and defensive-minded coaches who are not going to want to get their team down, I think the play is to come in and take the under in the first half, and the San Diego State run now for unders is at 12. 12 consecutive games to go under. 131 is so low. I'm struggling to put my brain around this going, how low could this total go? Now, I think you'll have some in-game opportunities in this one, okay? So if you want to take FAU pregame and work off of it, I'll explain more what I'm doing in the second game along those lines. You can do that if you want. But, this total, some people might, it's so low they may bet over. The pros just might bet over because it's so low. It's amazing. So the last time San Diego State had a game go over was at home against UNLV when they scored 82 points, gave up 71 points, went over by 13 with a total of 140. But since then, they've had a total as low as 126 and a total as high as 147, and every single game has gone under. Some of these games have gone woefully under. Last game out against Creighton went under by 21.5 points. 2.5 against Alabama, 8 Furman, 22 College of Charleston, 18 Utah State, 13 San Jose State, 11, 19.5, 9, 3, 2.5, and 41 points the under is hit by. So there's been, 2 games where it's been one possession? 3 games where it's been one possession, 3 points or less. We're not just getting there. We're getting there with ease. You want to bet the under in the game? I don't blame you at all. I'm going to take the first half because of the dome, Final Four, nerves, defensive-oriented teams, under 60.5. If I lose, I lose, okay? Both teams come out, shoot the lights out, set the world on fire in Houston. I'll tip my cap. We'll move on to something else, and I'll be down 1.1 units, okay? But minus 110, under 60.5. It's going to be a very popular bet, okay? A lot of people are going to be on it. Again, principal plays, right? Final Four, dome, the pace of the game, lack of three-point shooting, great three-point defense, although FAU does shoot the three really well, but San Diego State's defensive three-point defense is phenomenal. So under 60.5 for 1.1 units. Now, second game. I am going to work off of this, okay? Now, I know for the official record, technically, Miami plus 5.5 is going to be the play, okay? But I am literally putting this down as a marker to work off of this. I think this game is going to come down to the wire, but Connecticut could blow out Miami. It could happen. If the three-point shot doesn't fall for Miami, they're dead, all right? And we're going to know this early. I will get out of this, okay? If the three-point shot's not falling and say it's like 10 minutes in and Miami's down by 2 and the number is somewhere like 3.5 or 4, I'm going to bet UConn, okay? And I'm just going to punt out of this game, or I'll try to go back and forth and take plus. I'm going to play in-game like crazy during this game, okay? The first game I'm not as down with simply because the possessions are going to be so low that I don't think we'll see the volatility that we might see in this game. But Miami's a team that can make runs. Both these teams are tremendous against the spread. 22-14 Miami. They've covered 4 games in a row, 4 of the last 5. UConn's 25-11-1. They've covered 9 of their last 10 games. They've been tremendous in the tournament. They've covered games. They've won by 28, 23, 15, and 24. They've killed everyone. Miami has won by 7, 14, 16, and 7. Miami's run technically has been more difficult, knocking out a 2 seed and a 1 seed. Indiana's pretty good. Drake out of the Missouri Valley. Gonzaga, a 3 seed. Arkansas, I think, was a 5. St. Mary's was a 9. Iona was, a 15? So people are saying, well, the run for Miami has been way more difficult than what UConn has put up with. Fine, but UConn has not lost a non-conference game this season. They've won them all. The only losses UConn has had this season is in the Big East Conference in their conference games, and they went through a swoon where from the 31st of December until the 25th of January, they lost 6 games. 6 of 8 they lost. Okay, that was the bad middle part of the season. They're much better now. They've been rolling. I'm going to take Miami plus 5.5 to put a stake down and look to play off it throughout the game. So I guess officially, I'll take Miami plus 5.5 for 1.1 units. But understand what I'm doing with it, and I'm going to be really active. I'm going to try to take UConn plus 5.5. I'm going to try to take Miami plus 5.5, and then just sort of build on it and keep going, okay? And try to end up with plus and make money regardless. Try to earn on this game versus trying to take a position pregame, hit it, and sit back and watch it come in. I want to be active. So I'll be in the Discord channel. I'll try to tell you when I'm playing it. I don't know how many times I'll be able to do that. I might be doing some stuff on my other Discord channel during these games, so I don't know if I'll be in the Daily Juice channel. I'll try to be in there as much as I can, but I might be preoccupied. But I'll try to tell you when I'm betting as much as I can as to when I'm taking positions. But pregame, I'm taking Miami plus 5.5. I don't love it. Be honest, I don't love it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is a slam dunk. I think UConn can definitely blow out Miami, but I think the number at 5.5 tells you to take the dog and then look to work off of it during the game. So 1.1 units down on Miami, plus 5.5 under first half FAU and San Diego State, 60.5, both those bets for 1.1 units. Now, if you want a moneyline parlay, I think San Diego State moneyline and UConn money line is not bad. It's a plus 140 parlay. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's going to be the championship game is San Diego State, UConn. So watch it be Florida Atlantic in Miami. I mean, it's very possible, but I think you could bet both parlays if you want. You could take San Diego State and UConn. That's plus 140. You can take Miami and Florida Atlantic. That's a plus 575 parlay if you want. If it's Miami versus Florida Atlantic, if that's the national championship game, I think CBS will throw up, and I think Jim Nantz will be so mad that his last championship game call will be Miami versus Florida Atlantic. Anybody watching that game for the national championship on Monday night? Oh, boy. So just some ways, just some ideas if you want to jump in with something. If you want a baseball play today, I think the Yankees and the Giants under 8.5 is a good play, but I'm not betting officially on totals. I'm 1-1 on team totals, but game totals, I'm not there yet by any means. I need 2 weeks plus worth of data before I'll jump in. But Alex Cobb is going on the hill for the Giants. He was a great under machine last year, but he's on the road at Yankee Stadium. Tough, but it's a lean to take it under 8.5 for the Giants and the Yankees. If you want a baseball play today, I mean, you want to take the Padres. I think they get swept by the Rockies. I mean, my goodness gracious. But they, I guess they have a 4-game series coming up, but they got that. You want to take them today? Probably not a bad bet there. Dodgers lost last night to the Diamondbacks. Dodgers today. Remember the Dodgers streak last year? How many times they didn't lose 2 games in a row till August. So you bet the Dodgers today if you want. You got that. It's minus 250 on the money line though, so it's expensive. But there is one more ad that I'm going to come up with. So my co-host on BVB is from Pittsburgh. I'm from Boston. I couldn't believe this when I saw this. I'm actually kind of stunned. The Boston Bruins are minus 125 on the money line against Pittsburgh today. Minus 125. Now, there's a whole lot of stats you could throw at me about Boston and winning the President's Cup, and they might pull up. This game's on national TV. This is a nationally televised game at noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Are the Bruins going to lay down here? I don't think so. The Bruins won 6-5-2-1. So if you want to take the Penguins on the puck line, It's minus 210, minus 200. It's expensive. The books know what you're going to want to do, okay? You're say, oh, fine, you want to take the Penguins plus a goal and a half? Yeah, it's going to be super expensive. But that's not a bad bet, okay? Given the way the Bruins have played just recently. Lost to Nashville 2-1, beat Columbus 2-1, beat Carolina 4-3, beat Tampa 2-1. So they've won 3 of the last 4, but all those games are 1-goal games. So the Bruins aren't really killing anybody, but they're 27-8-2 straight up on the road. They became the 4th fastest team to clinch the President's Cup, best record in hockey. They're the 1 seed already. Pittsburgh is 21-11-5, and they very much are playing for something, okay? Swayman looks like he's going to be in net for the Bruins, which I'm fine. It looks like it's going to be Jari in net for the Penguins, and he's played pretty well recently. But these are the games that the Bruins are going to get up for. I mean, these are the games where the Bruins are going to say, all right, this is a playoff-type game, playoff-type atmosphere. They haven't been playing great. They lost to Nashville. They almost lost to Columbus. And now here they have the Penguins, who have 84 points, who are out of the postseason at the moment. Wait, are they out? Oh, no, wait, that's not true. They're in the postseason. They're clinging to a postseason bid by 1 point. Florida is right behind them. So you know they need this. But the Bruins know that. I mean, the Bruins absolutely know that. They have 121 points. The Bruins know that, hey, here come the Penguins, who are 4-6 over their last 10 games and 21-11-5 at home. This is a 1-goal game. I'll give you that. You want to bet the puck line on the Penguins? That's not a bad bet at all to make. It's just expensive. I'm taking the Bruins on the money line at minus 125. It's too good of a price not to take. It's just a price play, okay? Penguins very well might win this game. I'm not going to sit here and say Boston this, Boston that. It's just I have a team that's got 12 losses, 5 or only 17 games all year where they haven't won. They have 58 wins. Penguins have 37 wins. I have a team with 21 more wins this late in the year. I'm taking the Bruins. Okay, they might have to come from behind. If the game wasn't on national TV, I probably wouldn't take the Bruins. But I think under the bright lights, I think taking the Bruins here is the right play just because the price is too good. We're not going to get a price like this for maybe the rest of the season on the Boston Bruins. It's too good. The Bruins play at St. Louis on Sunday. If the Bruins win, maybe not a bad bet to fade them on Sunday against this and take the Blues to beat them. But then they have Toronto, New Jersey at home, at Philadelphia, Washington at home, and Montreal on the road, and then that's it. We are done. We have 2 weeks left of the NHL season. That's all. Principal plays today. Under 60.5 first half FAU and San Diego State. Miami plus 5.5 against UConn in the second game of the Final Four. And the Bruins money line minus 125 up against the Pittsburgh Penguins on the road. That game on national television. Those are the 3 official plays on the day today. Only 2 games in the NBA, so no NBA player props coming up today. We'll probably bring those back coming up on Sunday. Talk to you in the Discord channel. We'll work off that 5.5 point total with Miami and UConn coming up later today. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it is the Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by BetMGM.